Gentlemen, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
It's hot in here now.
This meeting has officially been called to order. Roll call, please.
Trustee Eves.
Present.
Trustee Lilly.
Present.
Trustee Dunlap.
Present.
Trustee Blakey.
Present.
Trustee Clark.
Present.
Trustee Marshall.
Present.
Is there anyone here tonight that is interested in addressing the board? If so, you may step forward to the podium. If not, we'll move on. Is there a motion? I'm going to ask for a motion to table the minutes dated October 25th, 2022.
Motion.
Motion by Dunlap, is it
Supported.
supported? Supported by Clark, roll call.
Eves.
Yes.
Lilly.
Yes.
Dunlap.
Yes.
Blakey.
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Marshall.
Yes.
That motion carries. We'll now move on to our standing committee reports, starting with Public Works.
Good evening,
Good
Madam Mayor. Good evening, everyone. I'm just going to remind you that the plowing season will be starting soon against everything that I wanted it to be. But there's only one way to plow, and that's toward the curbs. I'm also going to remind you that you cannot park on the street. After 2 inches of snow, you could be ticketed or towed. And that's the end of my report.
Thank you. We'll now move on to Economic Development. Trustee Blakey.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Just have a couple of things from the Chamber of Commerce. The Lynwood Chamber of Commerce is hosting a lunch and learn on November the 15th at Lynwood Library. It's a cost of $12. This is for businesses within the village, and this is the opportunity for them to learn about opportunities in the county for them to take advantage of. The next thing that they're having is on December 15th, which is a coffee club event. It's going to happen at Rhoda Signs, and that is at Joe Orr and Stony Island. You can get more information from their website, which is www.lynwoodchamber-il.com. That's all I have for economic development. Can I move on to community affairs?
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. The Sandridge School inspection for the annexation has taken place, and the process is still moving forward. We will definitely inform you when that process has been completed. We have a November 10th, which is going to be our annual Veterans Day luncheon. It's going to take place at Lencioni's. On November 14th, a food drive drop-off location is going to be here at the village between now and November 14th. The Village of Lynwood holiday ornaments are on sale here at the village for $15. And then last, on December 1st, we're going to have our holiday Festival of Lights kickoff. It's going to happen on December the 1st from 5 to 8 p.m. on King Arthur's Court. And that's all I have, Madam Mayor.
Thank you. We'll now move on to Planning and Zoning. Trustee Lilly.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. For planning and zoning, we have a meeting scheduled for Monday, November 14th at 6 p.m. here in this chambers. That's all I have for planning and zoning. May I move on to ordinances and resolutions?
Yes.
All right, I'm seeking a motion of second read action taken, resolution number 22-34. The resolution, Rebuild Illinois Bond Fund, RBIF, authorizing $866,596 for pavement removal and replacement, curb and gutter removal, sidewalk removal and replacement, pavement patching, drainage structure adjustments, and an incidental work necessary to complete the project.
There's a motion by Lilly. Is it supported?
Supported.
Supported by Dunlap. Dave Schilling, would you like to add some commentary?
Yes, this is the second read for the resolution to pay for the work as described with the Rebuild Illinois Bond funds, which come from the state and are restricted to roadway reconstruction projects.
Roll call.
Eves.
Yes.
Lilly.
Yes.
Dunlap.
Yes.
Blakey.
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Marshall.
Yes.
That motion carries.
My next item, I'm seeking a motion for second read action taken on resolution number 22-35. A resolution, MFT-motor fuel tax, authorizing $100,300 of local MFT funds for engineering and any construction overages for the RBIF and CDBG streets.
Motion.
There is a motion already. Is it
Supported.
supported? Supported by Clark. Mr. Shelley?
Again, this is the second reading, resolving to use the village's local MFT funds to pay for the engineering for both the Rebuild Illinois and the CDBG projects. So using local funds to pay for the engineering leaves the state and federal funds to be 100% for construction. And like I mentioned at the previous meeting, that construction overages statement is, we try to spend all the money, so to not leave any grant money on the table, but sometimes that results in going a couple hundred or a couple $1,000s over. We'd probably rather be over than under and leave that money on the table, because it would just go back to the state or the feds.
Thank you. Roll call?
Eves.
Yes.
Lily.
Yes.
Dunlap.
Yes.
Blakey.
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Marshall.
Yes.
That motion carries.
I have another item. I'm seeking a motion on second read action taken, resolution number 22-36, a resolution authorizing the signing of an engineering agreement with Robinson Engineering for preliminary design, engineering, and construction engineering observation for an amount not to exceed $95,300 to be paid out of the MFT or motor fuel tax funds.
There's a motion. Is it supported? Supported. Motion by Lilly, supported by Eves. Dave, do you want to add anything else to that?
Yeah, this is just the contract between the village and Robinson Engineering to perform the work.
Roll call?
Eves.
Yes.
Lily.
Yes.
Dunlap.
Yes.
Blakey.
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Marshall.
Yes.
That motion carries.
Okay, my final item, I'm seeking a motion for second read action taken on ordinance number 22-38, an ordinance of the Village of Lynwood, Illinois, amending the code of the Village of Lynwood, Illinois, Chapter 18, Buildings and Building Regulations, Article 4, Multifamily Rental Buildings, Section 18-275, Crime and Nuisance-Free Housing.
There's a motion. Is it
Supported.
supported? Motion by Lilly, supported by Clark. Attorney Boyle?
Yes, this is a second read on an update of your crime-free, nuisance-free ordinance. It pertains to your multifamily apartment buildings, multifamily dwellings. It aligns the ordinance with state law, and again, the intent of the ordinance is to put an onus on property owners, those that are renting out properties, to make sure that the tenants that are going in there are not going to be committing any kind of criminal offenses. It does add some carve-outs for calls that get made there based on things like a disability or domestic violence. So.
Roll call?
Eves.
Yes.
Lily.
Yes.
Dunlap.
Yes.
Blakey.
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Marshall.
Yes.
That motion carries.
That concludes my report, Madam Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. Health and Wellness, Trustee Clark?
Hi, November Awareness Month. Have a few, but I want to start off with talking about COVID again, because the White House Chief Medical Advisor, Anthony Fauci, is warning that this winter, he's saying that he's talking about a variant soup of Omicron sublineages. There's one XBB, there's one BQ1, and there's one BQ1-1. So he's claiming it's going to be a difficult crossword this winter because this new Omicron is immune evasive. Yes, and apparently all of the last shots that we got may not cover this particular variant. Okay, while there are no reported cases, I just want to let you know hospitals are initiating Ebola preparedness, just in case that something happens. Now, this month is National Diabetes and Diabetic Eye Disease Month. So entering the holiday season, just think about eating good and keep in mind that you should eat responsibly. MADD, Taiwan On for Safety Holiday Campaign. MADD is Mothers Against Drunken Drivers. That campaign starts November 16th and ends on the 31st of December. Again, this is the holiday seasons for merriment, so please drink responsibly. This is Epilepsy Awareness Month, Gluten-Free Diet Awareness Month, Lung Cancer Awareness Month, Military Family Awareness Month, National Alzheimer's Awareness Month, National COPD, which is Chronic Obstructive Pulmonary Disease Month, National Native American Heritage Month, Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Month, Prematurity Awareness Month, Stomach Cancer Awareness Month. And a fun fact, in doing my research, I found that it's called No Shavember, which is U.S. Beard Month, or Movember in Australia. It's Mustache Month. And that concludes my report. So again, eat responsibly, drink responsibly, and breathe responsibly.
Thank you.
Have a happy holidays, everyone, out in Lynwood land.
Thank you. Finance, trustee Eves.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Motion to approve bill payment memo 1458. Total cash disbursement is $285,715.89, which includes the payroll of $137,048.82 for the pay period of October 16th through October 29th, 2022.
There's a motion. Is it supported?
Supported.
Motion by Eves, supported by Dunlap. Roll call.
Eves.
Yes.
Lilly.
Yes.
Dunlap.
Yes.
Blakey.
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Marshall.
Yes.
That motion carries.
That concludes my report, Madam Mayor.
Thank you. Public safety, trustee Marshall.
No report at this time, Madam Mayor.
Thank you. We'll now move on to our department head reports, starting with Chief of Police Dan Dempsey.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Halloween, there was no reported incidents. Everything went well. The police department will be hosting mental health training November 21st and 22nd for all Lynwood police officers. This training is being presented by the National Alliance on Mental Illness, which is the nation's largest grassroots mental health organization. The holidays are upon us, and so here are some holiday crime tips to follow. If leaving for the holidays, please call the police for extra watch on your house, home, or business. Use timers for your lights, and let your neighbors know that you'll be gone to keep an eye out for you. If you have package if having packages delivered, try to have them delivered to work or network with neighbors that are home during the day to grab your packages. The porch pirates are out in full force already. Set up notifications for package delivery so you can make arrangements. Keep your vehicles locked at all times, even in your driveway. Use caution anytime a stranger's at your door. If unsure who the person is, please call 911. If possible, shop during the day, and also there is safety in numbers when shopping. Park in well-lit locations, and be aware of your surroundings at all times. If you feel someone is watching you or following you, get to a safe location, call 911. Many vehicles now are equipped with a remote that you can set off your horn, so keep your remote and your keys in your hand while walking to your vehicle. Crime stats from October 26th to November 7th. There was 347 calls for service, 5 arrests, 82 traffic stops, 24 citations, 6 domestic disturbances, 61 premise checks, and 2 guns recovered. That is the end of my report, Mayor.
Thank you. Assistant Chief of Police Robin Boldy.
Yes, ma'am. We recently applied for a Justice Assistance Grant, also known as JAG, through the Illinois Criminal Justice Information Authority. This particular grant addresses transportation barriers in Illinois communities. If awarded, it will fund the police department with mental health and sensitivity training, along with more equipment and supplies. The awards will be announced at the end of December, so we're keeping our fingers crossed, and hopefully we will get approved. Don't forget to follow us on our Village of Lynwood Police Department Facebook page and our Instagram page. And that concludes my report, Madam Mayor.
Thank you. Director of Community Policing Sergeant Labreck.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I just want to reiterate that the Veterans Luncheon is this Thursday, November 10th, from 12 to 2 p.m. at Lencioni's Restaurant. Please contact me for reservations. And then our holiday ornament goes on sale, or is on sale. It costs only $15. You can represent your village. And all the proceeds, more importantly, go to our food and toy drive, which help families in our village. We helped 30 families and 50 children last year, so it was a really great time. And that concludes my report.
Fire Chief Keenan Newton.
Yes, Madam Mayor. For the period between October 16th to October 29th, we had a total of 79 calls. That's about a 30% increase over our normal call volume. 4 of those were structure fires. None of them were in town. They were all with surrounding towns where we provided mutual aid to. We had 1 rubbish fire in town, 66 medical calls, 2 motor vehicle accidents, 1 natural gas leak call, 1 water leak call. Twice we were requested for mutual aid but canceled en route, and 2 fire false alarms. Just as a quick staffing update, we have 2 people that are in the academy. They're halfway through and are excelling so far at the academy. We're still recruiting new firefighters, so if you can pass the medical screening, background screening, and agility test, please go ahead and submit an application. We'll be more willing to bring you in and put you through the process. Also, we have our ongoing residential smoke detector program. This is where if you have a house that's about 30 years of age, we will go through and evaluate your smoke detectors, making sure that they're working properly, and if it's warranted, we will go ahead and replace them. And then lastly, the fire department will be hosting a commercial drone operators class. If you ever wanted to do real estate work or inspection work utilizing a drone, which is a new upcoming technologies, we will put you through a 2-day class, December 17th and 18th of this month. We have 6 seats open, and it's free to residents. And that concludes my report.
Thank you. Village Engineer Dave Schilling.
Thank you, Mayor. Now that I have this signed recently passed agreement and resolutions, we'll get those sent down to or up to IDOT for approval. And then this week, Thursday and Friday, we have scheduled pavement coring on the streets that are going to be resurfaced. So you might see a big truck-mounted drill rig. It looks like it cutting a hole in the pavement. That's so we can get the existing thicknesses and the subgrade condition to design the new proposed pavement.
Nice. That is exciting. So trustees, take note. Residents will probably ask why these trucks are out there. We are getting prepared for 2023. Finance, Kimberly Swiderick.
Thank you, Mayor. Just a quick update on the audit. The audit started October 31st, Monday. This week's makes the 2nd week that the auditor's been out in the field working, and hopefully before the end of this month, we'll have a draft of the audit for fiscal year 2021. And that ends my report.
Fantastic, thank you. Ms. Hurley.
I have no report, Madam Mayor.
Attorney Boyle.
No report.
Madam Clerk.
I have no report this evening.
Mine is short and sweet. I just want to thank all of the trustees, the clerk, the department heads, and our law firm for an amazing town hall meeting. I especially want to thank the residents for coming out. You packed out the room. I know we went long. It was 3 hours, but we had a year's worth of information to share with you. And we certainly enjoyed your questions and your feedback, and we look forward to next year's town hall meeting, which I promise will be shorter than 3 hours. And a reminder that there will be no board meeting on November 22nd, so our next board meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, December 13th, I believe. And that is all that I have. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Motion by Dunlap, is supported by Eves. Roll call.
Eves. Yes. Lily.
Yes.
Dunlap.
Yes.
Blakey.
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Marshall.
Yes.
That motion carries. This might be the shortest meeting we've ever had.
It's
We are-
7:16, what you mean short?
We are adjourned. Commissioner Mason had a question, so Chief and AC.
Happy Thanksgiving.
I have a question.
Yes, happy
What was the
Thanksgiving.
breakfast?
All right.
No.